Give me good news, General, please.
Blaster fire has failed to penetrate Dalek shields, Captain.
Damn! Focus fire at the bridge. We cannot allow it to catch up to us. I'll be damned if I'm the captain who gives Daleks a passage direct to Gallifrey. What was that?
Captain Ophelia, ma'am. We've sustained heavy engine damage.
We're receiving a hailing frequency from the Daleks, Captain.
Open the communication channel.
Time Lords, you have no chance of escape, no chance of rescue. Submit to the Daleks and you shall be spared.
This is Captain Ophelia of the 871st War TARDIS Battalion.
This title is meaningless.
As captain of this vessel, I demand you stand down and cease fire, or we will be forced to destroy you.
You have low weapon reserves. Low fuel and sensors indicate severe engine damage. You are no threat to the Daleks.
Supreme Dalek, I take pride in telling you that we Time Lords have begun to think as you do. General Police, activate self-destruct.
You could kill yourself and all those who serve you.
Everyone on this ship came aboard willingly. Any sacrifice to ensure the total annihilation of the Daleks. If this ship is destroyed, there is nothing to anchor you to a time stream, and you will be torn into atoms and dispersed throughout all of space and time.
You will exterminate your own kind to destroy this ship. This is the way of the Daleks.
To beat your enemy, sometimes you must become your enemy. General?
Yes, ma'am. Self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Exterminate.
Nothing like a quiet day looking out over the lands, is there, Keller?
Oh yes, Graf, nothing quite like it.
What in the name of the old gods is that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Like a hole tearing through the sky above us.
What's that big thing coming out of it?
It's going to crash.
Keller, my love, let's get inside before it crashes. It's about to crash! Get down!
I don't want to die, Graf.
It'll all be fine.
See, I told you I had a cutlass.
I believed you, Doctor. There was no need to spend 45 minutes digging around the TARDIS looking for it.
That may be so, but it filled in a bit of time.
Not the term I would use. Where did you say we were going again?
Allegram 5. Honestly, Erin, you've never seen anything quite like the Colibean Aglangata.
The what?
It's a lake in the middle of the desert, but every few seconds there is a geyser of pure diamonds that erupts from the centre of it.
We're going to a desert.
What's the matter with a desert?
Look, I don't exactly have the complexion for such a place, do I? Are you sure you're the smartest person in the room?
Ah, yes. Amy had a similar complaint. Should really make a note of that somewhere.
Probably. Well, it appears we have arrived.
We can go if you like.
No, we're here now. Plus, you've sparked my curiosity.
You can take the adventurous out of the adventure, but you can never take the adventure out of the adventurous.
That was a horrible analogy.
Analogies don't seem to be this incarnation's thing.
I can tell. Come on, then. Doctor, I think you got the coordinates wrong or something.
Well, this isn't Telegram 5.
Not seeing any deserts, Doctor. Only grassy fields and a small village over there. Look, isn't it nice? Like a postcard.
Wonder why the TARDIS brought us here.
I blame the driver.
Oh well. If you're going to play the blame game, then I'll see you soon.
Doctor, where are you going now?
Well, you're obviously so much better at piloting the TARDIS than I am, so I thought I'd settle in here and you can take her.
Really?
No. Come on, let's have a look around, eh?
How could I resist the chance to explore a strange new world?
That's the spirit.
Really, Cafe, I was in the fields and I heard the noise of the Ancient Ones. A strange blue object appeared in its place.
Then this is most curious, Olar. The Ancient Ones are locked away. They cannot escape from their prison.
I know what I saw, Leader Cafe.
I tell you, boy, the Ancient Ones cannot leave their prison.
Leader Kiffin, sir. I bring reports of strangers walking through the fields. They appeared from a blue box that roared the call of the Ancient Ones.
This is impossible. The Ancient Ones cannot leave. Bring those strangers to me immediately.
Yes, Leader Kiffin.
But the strange thing is, look at it.
It just looks like a normal old-timey village to me.
Not the village, everything around it. Look at the hills, they're surrounding the village.
Yes, but they're miles away.
But they're still encircling this place. I'm willing to bet if we have a bird's eye view of this area, we'd be looking at a crater.
A crater? So something hit the surface.
Something big by how far the crater stretches, and some time ago as well, considering how much the foliage and the local civilizations have grown.
Whatever hit the surface must have been absolutely massive.
Or extremely powerful.
Doctor, why did you stop?
Can't you feel it? Like a kind of static in the air.
Remain still!
Oh, you have guns. Didn't expect that. Ow!
What he means to say is we're sorry if we're trespassing.
You came from the blue box.
Yes, we did.
Are you agents of the Ancients?
The who?
You will come with me to Leader Kiffin.
Why?
Move!
Alright. Keep your hair on. We're moving.
TARDIS.
No need to push. You've already restrained us. You don't need to give us back problems as well.
So it is true. Strangers walk our lands.
We were just passing through. This one can't set coordinates properly.
I told you, the TARDIS was dragged
You
off...
dare to speak the word of the Ancients?
What? TARDIS?
Velon, cut out his tongue.
No, wait! Ignore him. He's an idiot.
He speaks the word of the Ancients. He and you were witnessed arriving in a vessel, echoing the calls of the Ancients.
What are the Ancients?
Silence!
Hold on a minute. Forland, wasn't it? If you want me to help you, I'm going to need this tongue.
Stop it! You can't cut out his tongue just because he said TARDIS.
Blasphemy knows no ends. Remove the woman's tongue also.
You leave her alone.
Get off me!
What was that?
It came from the east.
The Ancients have awoken!
What are the Ancients?
You honestly know not who the Ancients are?
Think we'd keep asking if we did?
The Ancients crashed upon our world a millennia ago. So great was their power, and so deadly their magic. Our ancestors sealed their way back in their craft. The land claimed the craft, and now only a small fraction of it remains.
You mean a ship fell from the sky and crash landed here, but the people who survived were so strong, your people locked them inside and refused to let them out?
Doctor, they reacted to the noise our ship made and said it was the sound the Ancients made.
No. That's impossible. It can't be.
What do you babble about?
Take me to this place right now.
No, if the Ancients are breaking free of their prison, then we must prepare to defend our lands. Velon, lock these prisoners away!
Yes, Leader Kiffin.
Now hold on a minute.
Move!
Alright. Come on, Erin.
Set up a perimeter around the village. Prepare for battle.
Sure!
You know Venusian Aikido?
Sometimes a girl needs to defend herself. So, where are we going?
There.
What? That little ditch in the middle of nowhere? Do you think that's the crashed TARDIS?
It's directly in the centre of the crater. This village and everything in the local area is built inside of. I'd bet my next regeneration on it. Come on.
Doctor, this place feels strange.
It's Archon energy. The fuel cells must have been leaking. I highly doubt that's a good thing for the people trapped inside there.
What's this sticking out of the ground?
Oh, that's probably a bit of shrapnel from when the TARDIS was torn to shreds.
Looks a bit like the throne Kifane was sitting on back there.
The village probably salvaged the metal when they sealed these ancients away in here. Made the metal into the throne their leader sits on or something.
I don't see a way in.
Of course you don't, Erin. You're not Gallifreyan. This is a war TARDIS.
A what?
Yes, I'm afraid so. This is a TARDIS that fought in the Time War.
So why can't I see the door?
You can't infiltrate somewhere if you don't know where to get in. War TARDISes all had doors which could only be seen by Gallifreyans. Helped keep the Daleks out. Traitorous Time Lords, not so much. I wonder where this one came from.
It must have been here for millennia if the land has grown around it and covered it in soil and turf.
Besides, the real entrance is probably miles under the ground. Lucky for us, the war variants of the TARDIS allowed an entry point into the ship from any part of its external structure.
Won't all the Gallifreyans inside have died ages ago?
In normal circumstances, yes. The Archon energy leaking from the engines may have caused mutations or prolonged lifespans. You know the style of this kind of thing.
Are you sure this is a good idea then?
Aha! To answer your question, not remotely. But where's the fun in not putting your neck on the chopping block now and then, eh? Besides, they may even be friendly.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Well, you know me. I'm the friendliest nobody you'll ever meet. Right then, shall we get into it, Miss Sinclair?
You know how to treat a girl, Mr. Who.
Ah, no. Listen, Erin, it's pronounced Doctor.
Don't ruin the moment.
Sorry.
There's no lights?
The energy reserves will have depleted so many years ago, especially with the Archon leakage.
Are we in danger of that, by the way?
Probably. Best not stay too long, eh?
Doctor, look at the walls.
Oh, look at that. The people in here must have painted murals of their story in here before the power died out.
Look, that one is a Dalek.
It looks like their ship was attacked by a Dalek squadron inside the time vortex. On its way back to Gallifrey, judging by the planet next to the Dalek.
The ship explodes here.
Self-destruct. They couldn't allow the Daleks to reach Gallifrey. For all the good that did, that explains the Archon leak. The self-destruct must have misfired and only destroyed half the ship. The other half fell out of the time vortex onto this planet.
That's awful.
It goes on. Look. This must be paintings of when they escaped this place, but the natives sealed them back inside here.
The painting gets a lot more erratic from this point on.
Desperation, fear, realising the Archon leak is doing something to them. It could be anything. They could be anything.
Yes, Doctor, we could.
You survived.
The Archon energy disabled our ability to regenerate and assured that we could never die, despite us already having been dead. I have not seen sunlight in so very long. It is beautiful.
You said you were already dead.
Yes. We died long before the Time War even began. Project Warforged.
Oh, I'm so very sorry.
What's Project Warforged?
It was a barbaric practice that the Time Lords approved when the Time War started to escalate. They'd resurrect long-dead Time Lords through forbidden means of time travel, which technically meant they never died at all.
A new life, with the knowledge of how one died in their prior one. No consent, no consideration, simply dragged back into life and forced to go out into war to fend for a people who betrayed your right to rest in peace.
That's horrible. The Time Lords resurrected their own to use as pawns in a war they were losing?
We are not pawns.
Calm yourself, Velon.
Some of the Project Warforged lot went on to be generals in the Gallifreyan Armada. Razalon, Pandora, the Master. Even I nearly came close to it.
I've heard of Rassilon.
The Time Lord that discovered time travel. The man who technically allowed the Time War to become possible.
Rassilon was a fool, and his return only proved as much. The Time War raged throughout eternity, and those of us resurrected to fight in it had no choice, no hope, and no will of our own.
I'm not defending the Time Lords. I agree with you.
Then give us your TARDIS! The war took the freedom of death from us, and so we must be rid of it!
What does that mean?
It means we must prevent the Time War from ever taking place.
We do not wish to live this eternity, Doctor. Not when it is within our power to return us to our rest.
How do you plan on doing that?
Why is this creature continuing to address us, Ophelia?
I am not giving you my TARDIS. I don't think the Time War should ever have happened, but it did, and no one can change that, no matter what you lost or what everyone else lost.
You know, don't you? You know what the Time War did to my world.
Enough! I will not listen to this creature babble in any presence.
You will remain calm, Officer. Doctor, you will give us control of your time craft so that we may achieve our goal.
There is no way I am letting you get to my TARDIS.
You misunderstand, Doctor. It was not a request. We do not require your permission. After so long, after so much exposure to the Artron energy running wild inside our prison, we have grown strong.
No, stop it now!
They can't bring the TARDIS here just like that, can they?
No! I will not be denied! You will come to me, machine!
The TARDIS is fighting back.
It's the creature! She is doing this!
I feel it also.
Erin isn't doing anything. It's the TARDIS fighting in control.
We see through time, Doctor. We see all that has or will ever happen. Billions of alternate worlds where we succeed. Billions more in which we fail. Each and every world in which we fail, we see a woman.
That woman there!
But I'm not doing anything!
I see you, Erin Sinclair. I see your life, your past, your future. I know who you are. Claudry Elentra.
By the gods. No one has called me by my real name in decades.
Kill her!
Doctor!
No! What did you do?
I ejected Claudry Elentra into the time vortex. There she shall be torn apart and scattered throughout all of time and space.
It worked! All of time echoes of our success!
My brothers and sisters, let us go forth!
Killed Erin.
Yes, Doctor. One life in the ensured existence of so many innocent worlds. I am willing to make that sacrifice.
I'm not.
What are you doing?
The hardest thing I've ever done has been draining my TARDIS of all its Artrons.
But you will kill it.
One life for the ensuring existence of so many innocent worlds, didn't you say? Turns out I can make that choice too.
Dematerialize, you fool!
Time for some improvisation.
Keep this craft steady.
As you command.
Officer Velon, coordinates for Skaro. Let us end this time war before it begins. We will ensure that we do not fail where you did, Doctor.
I've regretted that decision not to destroy the Daleks created so many times.
Doctor, how?
Good question. I'm using the autumn energy I harvested from a TARDIS as you were dematerializing to power up your old banger.
I warn you, Doctor. Do not interfere with our quest.
Don't threaten me, Afila. You just made me watch another friend die for no reason.
A future version of the girl prevented us from calling your craft. It was necessary to kill her before she could get to that point in her timeline to be capable of stopping us.
But that was your biggest mistake. Because by doing that, you've lost your right to a fair trial.
We will receive no trial on Gallifrey anyway.
I didn't mean from the Time Lords. I meant from me.
Captain, the ship has ceased.
What is this?
Your second biggest mistake was leaving me here. I'm surprised at you, Captain. I'd have thought you'd know about the authority a war TARDIS carries.
The recall command.
Close. This is something called the Omega Protocol. It's a subroutine in any war TARDIS that enables it to totally disable any TARDIS in the local space-time coordinates. My measly old Type 40 is a perfect example of a TARDIS that is completely susceptible to such a protocol. It's intended to stop any enemy agents nicking off with a TARDIS to reverse engineer it, but I think this is as close to its purpose as it needs to be. Oh, don't worry about not knowing about it. Confidential presidential secrets. You understand?
The war TARDIS is old, Doctor. It will not last long enough for you to pilot it to us and take back your craft.
Who said anything about catching up? You're not listening, Captain. I have complete and utter control of that TARDIS. Complete and utter control.
The doors opened by themselves, Captain.
I can see that, you fool. Doctor, you dare not.
Those pesky shields keeping in the atmosphere. Hold on.
We cannot die, Doctor. Even in the time vortex.
Give my regards to Erin Sinclair.
No!
Now for the real tricky part. Reversing the Artron fold to be absorbed back into my TARDIS while releasing the protocol's grip on us at the same time, and getting back on board. Yes, I know, low power. Let me just... That'll stop any locals ever finding their way in here, and you can stay here for as long as you like. Rest now. You fought well. Sorry, I can't stay. I've got my own TARDIS to get back to. Shh, you've earned your rest now. No, we're not going to Skaro. Not today, thank you. I know, I'm sorry. It's over now though, and I promise I'll never hurt you like that again. Just you and me again, old girl. It'll always just be us in the end, won't it? I'm sorry, Erin.